Hello everyone, welcome to Podmas Day 14. Thank you so much for coming back. If you were here yesterday, we were talking about the differences between some of the conferences that I've been to, Gen Beauty, VidCon, Vid Summit. Today we are going to be tackling sub for sub and why it's bad, why you should not be doing it, and how it could actually get your channel banned. Okay, so I know that this is always a big hot topic, and every time you see a video, it doesn't matter the size of it, you're always inevitably going to be seeing sub for sub. Anyone, small YouTubers want to support each other. And first of all, I'll have you know, if you come to any of my videos and try and do that, it's already in my blocked phrases. So you may think that you're leaving this comment. You're not really going to be seen, because I think it's so disrespectful to go into someone else's video comment, look at their subscribers, look at the viewers that they're getting, and then try and steal them away to your own channel. I've used this analogy so many times that you would never see Vera Wang go to a Michael Kors fashion show and then say, "Hey guys, I make clothes too. Why don't you come on over here and check out my show?" Like, you would never see that. There's this level of professional respect and this line and boundary that you don't cross. So I would never do that. I would beg of you, please don't do that. It would be much better served your time, instead of copy pasting those comments, going in, reading the comments of someone who is already in your same niche, and then trying to answer questions that they can't answer because they're too busy to spend the time answering those comments. Get to know the people who are in that community, because you want those to become your people too. Never say, I also make videos about this if you want to check it out. Never drop a link. I would honestly say, if you've made a video that's going to answer someone's question, say, "Hey, I've made a video that answers this question on my channel if you want to check it out." That's as far as I would ever take that. I would never link a video. People can click on your avatar, they can go to your channel, they can see if that video is going to suit them. But anything more than that, I would just never do it. Okay, so there is a little bit of consternation and worry that's happening right now for some creators, because Team YouTube has a Twitter account, and they put out an announcement today, which, by the way, kudos to them for actually trying to be transparent and let people know things in the moment as they're happening, because sometimes you don't get an explanation, you don't get any kind of warning. These things happen and you're just left in the dark. So kudos to them for actually trying to inform people what is going on with their channels and why they might be seeing fluctuations with their sub count. So if you don't know what I'm talking about and you didn't see the tweet that was from Team YouTube that you should be following on Twitter, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. I know this could be completely old news by the time I guess it's coming out. Well, probably not, because, hey, it's Podmas. So this came out today, and it's talking about today and tomorrow, which is today when you're hopefully listening to this. So I still think it's timely. So let's talk about it. It says, "Hi creators, heads up that on December 13th through 14th, 2018, you may see a noticeable decrease in your subscriber count as we remove spam subscriptions from your channel. We regularly verify the legitimacy of accounts and actions on your YouTube channel. We've recently identified and fixed an issue that caused some spam not to be removed. Today and tomorrow, we'll be taking action and removing subscribers that were in fact spam from our systems. Removing spam from our platform helps ensure that YouTube remains a fair playing field for everyone, and should result in higher confidence that you are organically building a community of authentic fans. We know that you may have some questions about this, so we're sharing additional information below. Read on for answers to common asked questions." So it says, how do I know if I had spam subscriptions? If we remove spam subscribers from your channel subscriber count, you'll see a banner in the YouTube Studio or Classic Creator Studio. This is rolling out over the next few days. How do you know that these were spam and not people who actually wanted to subscribe to my channel? We use a mix of industry-leading techniques and proprietary technology to identify spam on the platform. Often these types of actions are meant to make channels look more popular than they actually are. Why does my channel have spam subscribers? In an attempt to hide their behavior, spam services tend to subscribe to a variety of channels instead of just subscribing to the channel that purchased the spam. How does this affect watch time on my channel? Since these are artificial actions, we do not expect removing these will impact watch time. What if I have fallen below the YouTube Partner Program threshold of 1,000 subscribers as a result of removals? Channels that had a high percent of spam and fall below 1,000 subscribers will no longer meet the minimum requirement for YouTube Partner Program, and they will be removed from the program. They are encouraged to reapply once they've rebuilt their subscribers organically. You can learn more about applying for the YouTube Partner Program here at a hyperlink. And it says, what does YouTube do about spam? We've spent years building out our advanced technology to identify spam on the platform. It uses advanced statistics, machine learning, label propagation, anomaly detection, and manual review. So for more information about spam removal policies, check out this Help Center article. And then they link to an article. So this was released today at 10:43 a.m., which is December 13th. And so there is something going on which some creators want to call Subpocalypse, because everything has to be apocalypse now, right? And so if you happen to see a dip in your subscribers over yesterday or today, tomorrow, it is to be expected because of removal of spam subscribers. So you may see that decrease, and you may see that little banner in Studio or Creator Studio app and letting you know that spam removal has happened. So a few things also to note. So that's one thing. And why does this happen? You'll see this a lot for people who have maybe purchased subscribers from reputable/irreputable sites online, just services that you don't want to use. You could see it from people who've done a lot of sub for sub, and they're doing it from bot accounts that don't really ever watch channels. So they're very smart when it comes to that. So they know if you're subscribing to a channel and never watching it, and they can identify certain behaviors like that. Regular information that they have about removing closed accounts and spammy subscribers. So they're looking for accounts that are already closed by the user or have been terminated by YouTube due to policy violations. Those are called closed accounts, and they will go through periodically and remove those. There are also what they call the spam subscribers, and those are subscribers gained through artificial means, such as purchasing subscribers through a third-party service. So they actually do an entire section on gaining subscribers through artificial means. So I'm just going to read this because I don't want to have to paraphrase it. It says, we believe that growing channels should be done by creating quality content that entices viewers to subscribe, and not through artificial or coordinated exchanges. Offering to subscribe to another creator's channel solely in exchange for them subscribing to your channel, also known as sub for sub, is not allowed. Creators who offer exchanges risk losing subscriber numbers, receiving a terms of use strike, or even having their channel terminated. Additionally, services that attempt to boost YouTube subscriber numbers through automated means or via a marketplace violate our terms of service, such as purchasing subscribers from third-party websites, sub-for-sub exchanges, and services from third-party websites that subscribe you to multiple channels, which then subscribe to you back. So I want to be very clear here that they do specifically call out that sub-for-sub is a violation of YouTube terms and conditions. So when you see people who are begging for subscribers in a video, you could say, I'm sorry, I don't want to risk the chance that my channel could be terminated, as this is a violation of YouTube's terms of service. And I understand why some people are doing it. They're really just trying to shortcut their way to a higher subscriber number. And you'll see the same thing why people would go out and try and purchase subscribers. But unless they're going to purchase subscribers, keep purchasing views, keep purchasing likes, everything that goes along with having a healthy audience that you've normally gained, which would be super expensive for them to keep up. It's just not going to work out for them, because YouTube is going to recognize that the traffic is not authentic. You know, a lot of the time you'll start to see statistics and demographics like all of the traffic is coming out of one particular country, not like the United States, but like, I don't know, out of Russia or out of India, or like usually in a country where the language that you're speaking is not the same. So it's just something to keep in mind. YouTube is very smart when it comes to these things. And I just want to reiterate, one, I think it's disrespectful. Two, it's a violation of terms of service. Three, it could get your channel banned. It could get your channel taken down for violating YouTube terms and policies, and it's just not worth it, because I understand that having a higher subscriber number seems more attractive to you if you're trying to sell yourself to some PR company or other company and you're trying to use it as a value of legitimacy, but that's not how it works. What they really want to see, they'd probably rather see 1,000 subscribers that are watching all of your video, that are willing to purchase products or merchandise from you, that are willing to actually be kind of under your influence and scope of, influence, than having 150,000 subscribers, but no one ever watches your channel. It looks suspicious if you have 200,000 subscribers, yet you can't break 100 views consistently when you put out a video. So yes, YouTube is extremely smart, and they can spot these things, and it's just not worth putting your entire channel at risk, because if they boot you from the program, you can't join again. You can't try and get monetized. So it's just not worth it to try and do all of these artificial means just so that you can try and pass yourself off as a little bit more legitimate. It would be better for you to take that money that you might have spent, take some educational classes on lynda.com, or, get a one-on-one counseling session with a mentor, or actually go in and do some additional training on how to do video editing. That is all time and money better spent than chasing artificial numbers. So I hope that gives you some insight and perspective. One, what is happening currently. YouTube is getting smarter. They're trying to be more transparent about how they do not want unauthentic audiences following you, and you shouldn't want that for yourself either. So if you have done any of these types of things in the past, I would really encourage you not to do them and not to continue doing them in the future, because it's never going to mean as much if you don't build that audience yourself. And if you went out and purchased it, you're just going to probably live in this constant state of fear that you could be found out, that your channel could be terminated. You know what I mean? And it's just not worth it. I don't know how else to say it. It's just not worth it. You just have to be more patient. Keep putting out the quality content that gets people to subscribe. Keep asking people to subscribe, and keep engaging with your community. So I would highly encourage you to do that. And I hope that this episode was helpful for you. And I will see you all tomorrow in another episode of Podmas. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. That's going to wrap it up for today's Podmas episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed our time together, I would love it if you gave a 5-star review on whatever listening platform you are tuning in from. I do not take our time together for granted. I know you could be anywhere and listening to anyone, and you chose to spend your time with me, and I really appreciate that. I will see you in a Podmas episode very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.